Bengal audio wars is all set to escalate. Well, after BJP's alleged Mamata audio clip, TMC has also launched a counter audio tape claiming that it is a discussion between BJP leaders Mukul Roy and Shishir Bajoria on how to influence the Election Commission just ahead of elections. The party further went on to allege that the Election Commission has acted according to the details discussed in this particular clip. TMC's counter tape came after BJP released an alleged audio conversation between West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and BJP District Vice President Pralay Pal, claiming that Didi pleaded for help in Nandigram from the aid of Suvendu Adhikari. A BJP delegation yesterday handed over the clip to the Election Commission for further investigation.
The battlefield where futures are at stake. The Karm Bhumi where it is make or break for those fighting here. And on the very day Bengal begins polling in a historically high-stakes election, an audio scandal has exploded right here. First, listen to it.
আমি তো অনেক ইয়াং ছেলে এবং অনেক কাজ করো, আমি জানি সবকিছু। তুমি একটু আমাদের সাহায্য করে দাও না, তুমি দেখবে কোনো অসুবিধা হবে না। কে করেছিল এটা তুমি জানো? তোমাদের লোকাল যে লিডার ছিল সে আমাদের নন্দীগ্রামে যেতে দিত না।
What you have just heard is a recorded conversation put out by the BJP, allegedly capturing Mamata Banerjee, pleading with the BJP's Nandigram Deputy Chief Pralay Pal for help. With Nandigram going to the polls on April 1st in the second phase, the audio is alleged to show a desperate Didi seeking help from the enemy camp.
আমি তো অনেক ইয়াং ছেলে এবং অনেক কাজ করো, আমি জানি সবকিছু। তুমি একটু আমাদের সাহায্য করে দাও না, তুমি দেখবে কোনো অসুবিধা হবে না।
কিন্তু সেটা তো আমি বলি শুনুন, এটা আপনাকে দেখে কিন্তু আমার পরিবার রাজনীতি করেছিল। আপনার আদর্শ ভিত্তিতে এবং আপনি যেদিন মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হিসাবে শপথ নেন সেদিনই মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হিসাবে যেদিন 11 সালে যেদিন রেজাল্ট ঘোষণা হয় আমরা বুঝে নিয়েছিলাম যে আপনি ক্ষমতায় আসছেন। 5 জন ব্রাহ্মণ ডেকে হোম যজ্ঞ করে আমি কিন্তু গোটা মিটিং মিছিল করেছিলাম। কিন্তু খারাপ লাগে দিদি যে এত ত্যাগ করার পরও যখন প্রলয় পাল রেসিডেন্ট সার্টিফিকেট পায় না, এর থেকে লজ্জার কিছু থাকতে পারে না।
Pal claims that Mamata urged him to support her against turncoat Suvendu in his safe seat Nandigram.
রাজ্যের মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হিসাবে নন্দীগ্রামে মমতা ব্যানার্জি প্রার্থী হয়েছে, আর ওনার আজকের গিয়ে আমার কথা মনে পড়েছে তাই ফোন করেছেন, ওনার সমর্থন চাইছেন, আমি যেন ওনার দলের হয়ে কাজ করি এবং ফিরে যাই।
BJP leader Suvendu says Mamata is losing ground and that is why she is approaching his leaders.
She lost her battle. She is now politically insolvent. For that reason, she is trying to contact my people, my colleagues and BJP workers.
Meanwhile, TMC has accused BJP of staging the incident but applauded Didi for valuing even those workers who have left her.
It is a great instance from a supremo like Mamata Banerjee. She had a talk with the Trinamool Congress booth level worker, block level worker. So there is no harm in it, nothing wrong.
Hours after the claim was made by Paul, the Trinamool Congress stated that if this happened, this showed how democratic the party was, how democratic Trinamool Congress was, where the Trinamool supremo apparently asked a former Trinamool worker to join back the party.
Amidst the allegations and counter-allegations, what followed next was another audio tape, this time released by TMC.
পিসি আসছে কবে? পরশু 21 আমাদের ডাকবে 21 আসলে 20। হ্যাঁ 21, তাহলে 21-এ আমি যাব, ঠিক আছে? খুব ভালো, খুব ভালো, তোমার আমি জানিয়ে রাখলাম, ঠিক আছে? খুব ভালো, খুব ভালো। 21-এ যাবো, তুমি এমনি পয়েন্ট যা করলে করছো করো, ঠিক আছে? খালি তুমি আমার হয়ে একটা দুটো পয়েন্ট করে দাও, ঠিক আছে? বলুন। 1 নম্বর হচ্ছে বাংলা, এটা তো ঘটনা যে বাংলায় আমরা চাইবো যে এজেন্ট হবে এজেন্ট হওয়ার জন্য তোমাকে কোনো নির্দিষ্ট নিয়ম নীতি রাখলে হবে না।
In the audio, BJP's Mukul Roy can be allegedly heard briefing another leader, Shishir Bajoria, on how to influence the Election Commission. TMC claims that a day later, the Election Commission acted exactly how Mukul Roy wanted. The audio wars have now become a flaming issue with only a few days to go for polling in this winner-takes-all constituency, where Mamata goes up against her former confidant. In the escalating battlefield of Bengal, a few seconds of audio have lit perhaps the biggest fuse yet. Bureau Report, India Today.
Polimi Saha is getting us more details on that story from Kolkata. Polimi, good morning first. The TMC has in fact released another audio to counter the audio that has been released by the BJP. But what exactly is their argument? Because in that clip, it's extremely clear that Mamata Banerjee is indeed having a conversation with somebody who is to be a TMC worker and then move to the BJP.
Right. Good morning to you, Sneha. The fact is that the TMC audio is not an exact counter to the first audio which was released by the Bharatiya Janata Party. They've not denied the authenticity of that audio. Neither have they openly accepted it. What all they've the only thing that they've said is that it only goes to show, if at all that audio is authentic, it only goes to show that Mamata Banerjee has no qualms reaching out to anyone and everyone, current colleagues, former colleagues, at whatever level they are, in order to seek their support. It is not a sign of her nervousness. In fact, they've questioned how highly organized all of this is, that a phone conversation is recorded and then leaked out to the media. As far as the TMC audio is concerned, what they're basically trying to say is that if you can leak out private conversations into the public domain, here's another private conversation, and this has larger ramifications, because what allegedly Mukul Roy and Shishir Bajoria, again, the authenticity of this audio hasn't been verified, are allegedly discussing in this conversation is how to influence the Election Commission. Mukul Roy is giving instructions to Shishir Bajoria that the next time he visits the CEO and the Election Commission, he should put down one of the demands in his petition, which is you cannot restrict or have rules about the appointment of polling agents. Remember, only yesterday, the Trinamool Congress in the morning had gone to the Election Commission and said that polling agents seem to have come into the various constituencies that are going into polls from anywhere and everywhere. Polling agents usually should be the residents of that area who are familiar with the constituents and the electorate of that area, so they can spot any sort of malpractice that's happening. Only those people should be appointed. Residents should be appointed polling agents, but now the rules say anybody can be a polling agent, which shouldn't be allowed.
All right. Polimi, thanks for getting us up to speed with that. Polimi rightly pointed out that that was actually one of the demands of the TMC that was made just yesterday before the Election Commission regarding the polling agents.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.